What do you mean by wealth generating machine? And what I said was interest generating machine. Okay. That's how we are to the financial matrix. Okay. In the movie, it shows that human beings are being used for electricity to power the machine's situation. All right. Their whole way of existing, they're using human beings, the electricity that human beings produce, to power their whole existence. They're being used as batteries. The financial matrix uses human beings to generate interest on monies that do not exist. Here's what I mean by that. Anybody heard of fractional reserve lending? Fractional reserve lending. Banks can lend up to $7 or $8 for every dollar they have on deposit. So they're lending out money they actually do not have because you signed a note that you would pay back these funds with interest. So this is how you become an interest generating machine, and not knowing how much interest you are generating for the banking system. And most people are unaware that most families generate 35 to 39% of their take home pay in interest payments monthly. Because of that, we don't understand, and it's not being taught in school, how much interest we're generating per month. Okay. And once you know how much interest you're generating per month, then you have to come up with, see, anything can be optimized. Anything with numbers can be optimized. Okay. So when you buy a product, does the TV you bought in 1970, does the TV you bought yesterday work the same way? In fact, does the TV you bought last year and the TV you bought this year, do they work exactly the same, or have they been optimized? Listen, I'm using a computer right now. When laptops first came out, okay, they were as thick as two big books. Computers now have been so optimized. My computer now, even when it's folded up, as thick as 2 or 3 pages. Come on. Everything gets optimized, except we have been taught that somehow finances can't be optimized, that we can't spend our money better by using computers to spend our money. Listen, if you have a new washer and dryer in your house, some of you can remember when washers, you had to click on a dial that says use a high amount of water, a medium amount of water, or a low amount of water. That is all gone now. Do you know why it's all gone? Because now your washer can weigh the amount of clothes you have in there. That's why it tumbles with no water first. And then it releases the amount of water that is needed to wash the clothes according to weight. Come on. If your washer can do that, why don't we have a computer program that can take a look at all of our finances and then say, Don, here's how you save not just some interest, but here's how you save the maximum amount of interest per dollar. Now, especially, I need to know that because Don Daniel, when he's out driving on the highway and he pulls over on an exit to get gasoline, and there's 3 gas stations there at that exit, I'm looking around for one thing. Are there gas stations that I recognize and that I have done business with before? If the answer is yes, the next thing I'm looking at is, how much are they charging me per gallon? And I will make a decision on which gas station to go to based on 1 penny. 1 penny a gallon. I do not want to say, look up, go to a gas station and look across the street and say, dang it, that one cost me 1 penny less. I should have been over there. But folks, here's what really happens. I have a 16-gallon tank. I'm getting upset by about 16 gallons, 16 cents, 16 cents. I fill up. It costs me 16 cents more or 16 cents less. And I'm getting upset about that. But I'm not aware that I'm paying $50, $60, $70,000 more in interest that I need to pay. And I don't care about that. And we assume that doesn't matter how we pay back our loan. If it matters how I buy gas or how I buy grapes or a steak is $27 a pound this month. Listen, interest has a different cost based on how you attack it. And you want your interest to be the lowest cost possible. And it takes a ton of math. I mean, a ton of math to figure out how much to pay, when to pay, which loan to pay, so that you can figure out how much interest you save. It does matter.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.